Character Elimination Season 4 Player Rankings. Let's go. Starting off at number 20, aka last, is Bowser Jr. A lot of people liked him, but all he did was just rely on Lucario and Bowser to, not vote him, I guess. Yeah, and he just got voted out for being worse at challenges than Lucario. Nico didn't do too much either, but he did try and make bonds with a lot of people instead of just relying on them, so yeah. Even if he got first boot, he still did not too bad. I mean, he kind of got the team to hate him by losing the challenge, but, still not a floater, I guess. Rosalina wasn't that bad. She was in the Girls' Alliance and contributed, but just felt like she was just there out of the four of them. She didn't, do that much. All Static did this season is just hate Survivor Sands, he didn't do that much because, Jared and Matz were mainly the leaders, and then he just got backstabbed by Survivor Sands, of course. Although he wasn't here for that long, at least he made moves. At least he wasn't a floater like a few others. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. His plan kind of backfired because, he lied to, 3 people and they just figured it out. Same goes with Bryce, except he was here for longer, and he did try get out the villain, but he just lost. Guess didn't do too much, but he did have a good bonds with MacMan, and I thought they were a pretty good duo, and he only got out from a tiebreaker, so I feel bad. Lollipop was a pretty good character in my opinion, but what leads her down is I think she's just a big jerk sometimes, so yeah. I really wish I could have put Steve in the top half, but I just couldn't. He didn't last that long, although his time in the game was actually good. He got out Bryce and partly got out Mr. L, and he was, entertaining, but he just didn't last long enough to get a good season. MacMan was pretty good, I liked his bonds and his duo friendship with Guest. I wish we could have seen him, as an independent person, but he just got out straight after Guest did in the double elimination. But yeah, he was good. Even if this is his lowest placement on Sharkee's seasons, this is his best season in my opinion so far, because I liked how he just sometimes just focused on trying to eat survivors and just sometimes kind of funny. And also I liked his rivalry with Inkling Girl. Unfortunately, he got voted out instead of her. This is improvement for Jared. Although in the merge he wasn't that good. He kind of lost his screen time, but in the pre-merge his rivalry with Steve was really good. I really liked it. But when Steve got out, he kind of just, lost his character, but still really good. Even without Yvel and Yellowface in the season, he still made good bonds with people, especially A Human. And he's like that guy who's just always loyal to his allies, and no one hates him, but that's really why they got him out in the double elimination, because no one really wanted to vote him, so, yeah. Survivor Sands is one of the star block scenes this season. He blindsided Static, tried to save Jared, but that didn't work. But he also was in the final 5 and is the only one that didn't even need a prize to make it there, so good job. The best block scene this season, Matz, of course. He was the last one left, and he was pretty good in the merge. He was the leader in the merge. He was second in command in pre-merge, but I reckon he was better in the merge. And, unfortunately for him, he couldn't beat the other 3 in the Final 4 challenge. Birdo was one of the most strategic in the game, trying to keep Inkling Girl and Lollipop from, having a tantrum against each other so they could still have majority, which was good. But she still didn't do that much in the pre-merge. But then the merge, she was, coming up with most of the plans. So still a really good character. I know, a lot of you guys hate Inkling Girl, and I can understand because she's a big jerk. But other than that, she made a lot of moves this season. Got out Lollipop, got out Rosalina, got out Sharkee, got out Speedy Lou, got out MacMan. Got out a lot of people just because of just making bonds with both sides and lying, I guess. So, good job. This is the first time I'm not actually putting the winner at number 1. Lucario was ranked 2nd. He did do really good. He was the challenge beast. Although he didn't make up the plans, he was the one who did it, as in, go and talk to the people. But that's because he was sent out and, people used him, I guess. But he was still really good, but because he didn't, make the plans, that's why he's, below number 1. A Human really didn't deserve to get voted out, but it was the best move for Birdo since he's probably was going to win. A Human was the person who made most plans, or him and Birdo, but I think he made more. And he felt like the leader of the non-block scenes in the pre-merge. He had good bonds with Speedy Lou and Sharkee and Bryce too, I can say. Yeah, I say Ayumin was the best character in this season in my opinion. Now, this is just my opinions, no hate, and feel free to share your opinions down in the comments. You could even do something else like a season ranking or winner ranking, I don't know, do what you want.